Alright, so on the menu tonight is chili Tabasco burgers with guacamole and Swiss. That's not terribly unhealthy. It's as you can see, just lean ground chuck, and then what I do is I take actually this McCormick chili seasoning. There's a unopened package. Pretty simple. I take just about a third of this, maybe even just a quarter of it. Put it in a bowl, add a little Tabasco sauce, mix it up with the meat. You don't want to work it in too much, or I don't know, it just ruins the meat. So you leave some of the texture of the ground meat in there. I'm using our indoor griddler. This is a wedding gift we got. Absolutely love it. Set up to medium high. You can see that the green light's on there. That means it's ready. And then I mash the burgers way flat so they'll cook faster and they won't like get, that thick and be kind of gross to bite into. And then the other favorite contraption that we got for the wedding is our Cuisinart. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. Little tabletop fry. As you can see, it's not much bigger than a toaster, and it does fries wonderful. If you've ever tried to cook fries in the oven, you know that they come out a little soft, a little gross. And we have found these Alexia Brothers, I think is what they're called, sweet potato fries, which just fill it up with canola oil. I've got it up there. Turn it on to 375. It'll tell you the green light's on. Drop those in for about 3 or 4 minutes, and by the time those are done cooking, they'll have just enough time to drain and dry off, and I will put my burgers on, and those will cook for about 5 minutes, and they'll be excellent. Alright, so the fryer's ready. This thing is really hot, as I just found out. And so what I'm going to do is take my fries. These are frozen, so you kind of have to go in and close the lid. If you try to lower them in, they just go everywhere. So drop it in, close the lid. Those are going to cook for about 3 minutes. I went ahead and put those on first. That way I can go straight to the burgers without cross-contaminating, because I'm going to wash my hands after this, so I don't have to wash my hands after putting the burgers on. I'm actually going to close this with my left hand, and then continue filming and press stop. Check back in once everything's done. Alright, so I've set the timer. I set the timer for about 3.5 minutes after I drop them in. You can look. Those look pretty nice and done. They're nice and brown, so I'm just going to shake them out just a little bit. Take them over here to my paper plate. Drop them down. One thing that's important, make sure to unplug your fryer after you're finished. Now that oil is going to cool down considerably. You're going to have to leave it for about an hour. You can actually reuse it. So I will put it back in the container from which it came, put a coffee filter inside of a funnel, and slowly pour the oil back in the container you got it from once it's clean, and you can reuse it. So it's a really nice thing. You can use it, 2 or 3 more times at least if you're cooking something small like that. Checking on the burgers. Those look really good. Maybe about another minute on those before I pull them off, and then we'll be ready to eat. As you can see, our burgers are done. And one last little thing. A favorite thing at the local neighborhood grocery stores is fresh made guacamole. It's really fresh. I've actually seen them making it before, dropping avocados into a huge grinder. That's about the only condiment I'll use. That's how I can capture the fries. So, bon appetit.